Hello friends, this is Schrient and it's time for more Code Realize Wintertide Miracles. And we're on Van Helsing's next part. Having invited him inside to warm up, one thing is quickly evident. Compared to when I first met him, his mannerisms and expressions have become drastically softer. His sharp eyes and facial features are the same as ever. But now, his aloof nature seems to have subsided in favor of far more gentle warmth.
どうした?自分でも食べないのか?
Oh, right. Of course I am. I can't very well say that I was busy admiring his face and profile. I hastily tear off a piece of bread and toss it into my mouth. At any rate, Van Helsing, where have you two traveled most recently? Last I heard, you were going around up north in Scotland.
ああ、保護政策についてはまだまだ話せない部分も多いのだが、いろいろとあってな。
About 2 hours pass over a hot meal and discussing our recent lives. We were all in agreement that the two visitors should rest as soon as possible tonight after their long trek. And so, everyone went to their rooms a bit early. Although, judging from the nearby voices, Deli is probably in Finis' room telling him all about the details of the journey. In any event, I line up the sewing supplies in the living room where nobody is present. After all, there are plenty of gifts to make and Christmas is fast approaching. Right, then here goes nothing. Firing myself up, I begin my needlework. All the while occasionally distracted by sounds from the upstairs room.
さあ、受け取るがいい。ヨが懸命に選んだプレゼントを。はあ？何これ？ぬいぐるみ？なんかどっかで。
Oh, he gave Finis a stuffed animal. How cute.
シシそっくりだろ。鼻メガネとどっちがいいか最後まで真剣に悩んでいたのだが。
As the needle quietly do their work, I can make out the energetic voices of Deli and Finis. To think, the former leader of the group that conducted the vampire war and the son of the late vampire king talking merrily together. Not unlike Van Helsing and Finis, I'm sure the potential for a deep-seated hatred is there. But the two exchange joyful words nonetheless, as though they've been friends for many years. Who can say what led to this change of relationship? But I'm glad, so glad, that they seem to be having fun together. But, Van Helsing, I wonder if there will ever be a day when he and Finis will be able to laugh together. Thinking about it makes my chest tighten. Van Helsing seems so much more gentle than before. His expressions have softened, and his bullet-like deadly nature is now hidden away. And yet, even so, I have no doubt that he's still holding on to a pain from deep within his heart that he can't yet rid himself of. Oh, this won't do. Realizing that my hands have stopped, I reel in the string once more. Considering how many gifts there are to make, there's no time for idle hands. Christmas will be here before I even know it.
Cardia.
Oh, hello. When did he get here? I hadn't noticed in the slightest. Van Helsing? I thought you were asleep.
子供二人が騒がしくてな。眠るには少し早いようだ。
Really? Maybe I should go tell them to keep it down. I pretend I've not realized and do my best to hide the wool that I pushed under the table. Not that there's any way I could possibly hide this mountain of sewing supplies. Van Helsing regards the pile of cotton and cloth and cocks his head slightly.
針仕事の最中だったか。別に隠すようなことでもないと思うが。
But it's your gifts. I suppose so. It's just... Perhaps I should appeal to my maidenly secrecy, telling him a surprise as I'm making his gift as well. I try my best to conceal my flustered state of mind as Van Helsing squints, touching the cloth that I've left out.
しかし 手芸か。お前がロンドンにいた時、やっていたような記憶はあまりないが。
You're right. I've been teaching myself, though I'm not really very good at it yet.
いや、よくできていると思うぞ。この作りかけのマフラーなど、厚みがあって防御力も高そうだ。
Defensive properties. It's such a Van Helsing compliment. Is it going to protect you against the cold? Is that it? Though, for whatever reason, it doesn't feel like that much of a compliment.
ただ、どれも作りかけのようだが、少し色が落ち着きすぎていないか。お前ならピンクや赤の方が似合いそうな気がするが。
Probably, but it's for probably you. Me, I do like red, but I'm not sure if pink would match. Honestly, I feel like that would better suit Impy or Victor. Oh, or maybe it'll look cute on Cece.
インピー？シシ？
I can regret my carelessness all I want, but it's too late now. As I clamp my mouth shut, a look of understanding washes over Van Helsing's face.
なるほど。だから慌てて隠したわけか。だが、そこまで秘密にしておきたかったのならば、せめて自室でやるべきだったな。
It's out of habit just because I don't often have guests over. Chuckling like he's poking fun, Van Helsing takes each partially done item into his hand and examines them.
ルパン、フラン、インピー、伯爵。私のものはいいとしても、シシーの分にフィーニスとドラクロワの分もあるのか？
I do.
なるほど。だがこのペースではクリスマスまでに完成するとは思えない。
Are you going to help? Well, I could take some of these pills Victor made that ward off sleep.
まったく。貸してみろ。
He takes the knitting needles with an exasperated expression and briefly studies how they work.
この程度なら少し手習いすれば問題はないか。とりあえず私の分をなくせばいい。その分負担が減るはずだ。
But wait a moment, Van Helsing? He sees right through my plans and I shake my head. I appreciate the thought, but I'd feel bad if you helped, even more so if I didn't make you something. Besides, I'm sure you've tired from your travels, so you should have a nice rest. Really, your consideration is more than enough. I'll just work extra hard from here on out. I gather up my scattered knitting materials as I strengthen my resolve. However...
却下だ、カルディア。
What do you mean you refuse?
知らなかったならまだしも、こうして知った以上は見過ごすわけにはいかない。
He halts my knitting, grabbing my wrist with a vigor as though he's pulling me in. He looks deep into my eyes, his face nearly close enough to touch mine. It's like his eyes are telling me that his mind is made up. My breath stops before I realize it as he brings himself to a distance that would have been unthinkable before my poison was neutralized. But, why?
できるだけ秘密にしたい気持ちも、自分一人でやり遂げたい気持ちもわかるが、それで完成しなくては意味がない。そもそも、私に知られた以上、もう秘密にしておく必要もないだろう。
It's a gentle voice, like one would use when talking to a small child. All the while, my chest grows ever more restless, and I can hardly focus on the matter at hand.
私の分も作るなとは言わない。ただ、最後に、本当に余裕があればでいい。お前からのプレゼントなら、クリスマスでなかったとしても、その嬉しさは変わらないさ。
Oh, that's sweet, Vaughn. He smiles at me softly, and his hand gently patting my head is a coup de grace. My legs practically give out from under me as I sit down in a chair and force out a meek voice. Thank you, Van Helsing. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer.
あ、任せておけ。せっかくだ。私なりのアレンジもしてやろう。
Okay, that face, Van Helsing, that face. His touch? What's he gonna do to them? This is certainly an interesting development. That I'd be able to see Van Helsing again, and we'd tackle a ball of yarn together. But now that we've come to an agreement, and you're helping me make gifts, I have no time to waste. I have Van Helsing and Deli extend their one-night stay to a longer one, just short of Christmas itself. Further changing plans, we now head to London with the four of us together. Van Helsing and Finnis are still rather cold toward each other, but no sense worrying about that when we leave to pick up our pace to make it for Christmas. Our progress fluctuates as we outpace one another back and forth. It's a tension not unlike that of the day before an airship race. But, all things considered, Van Helsing's technique is surprisingly solid. At this rate, we'll somehow squeak by. Aw, he's knitting. But still nothing that looks so cool. You're quite handy, Van Helsing. I never thought I'd see you knitting.
意外か？だが、こう見えて子供の頃はよく母の手伝いをしていたんだ。それに、軍にいた時代も制服の階級章やボタンの縫い付けなど、個人に任されている針仕事は多い。
I see. Now that I think about it, maintaining guns also requires precision, though Van Helsing's dexterity shouldn't come as any surprise. He's quite adored. I can only wonder why his cooking turns out the way it does. But some questions are better left unanswered. It was quite fun talking about this and that together as we knit gifts. It's nothing like the boisterous atmosphere we knew back in the mansion in London. Rather, this is a calm, quiet, and gentle, precious time. Though there are moments when I feel a bit restless when it's just the two of us. Thinking back to the time you taught me the fundamentals of martial arts and marksmanship. When we talked before parting at the station, we had plenty of situations and with just the two of us talked like this. But what am I feeling right now is unlike what I felt during any of those times. It's a nervousness, a restlessness, but at the same time, I never want it to go away. I want this moment to continue forever. It's such an odd sensation. I wonder if Van Helsing feels the same way. I wonder if he cherishes this time together, just the two of us, knitting. My mind is flooded with such thoughts. During one of those days, without so much as pausing my knitting, I said to Van Helsing, Van Helsing? Once Christmas is over, will you be returning to your travels?
ああ、そうなるな。
His response was somewhat hesitant.
吸血鬼保護政策については、レンフィールド公爵の力添えもあって、現在順調に進んでいる。だが、未だ人間側にも吸血鬼側にも反対の意見は決して少なくない。だからこそ我々は隠れた吸血鬼を探し、一人でも多くの賛同者を募る必要がある。
Right. The fate of a race hangs in the balance. The more I listen, the weight of what the two bear becomes more tangible. So I can't possibly say what I want to say. To ask him to stay with me a bit longer, even if it means putting aside his grand objective. I'll never stop wishing for a safe journey and a successful conclusion. But knowing you in Delhi, I have absolute confidence that you'll do well. Ultimately, those unremarkable words are all I can manage to say. And then, One night, a few days after Van Helsing began helping me knit, the day before heading to London, startled by the sound of a chime, I raised my head. The clock was loudly announcing the arrival of midnight. I rubbed my blurry eyes and massaged my stiff muscles, and Van Helsing stretches his long limbs. It's already this late, but we're nearly done.
ああ、仕上げは残っているが、これで一段落といったところか。
All that's left is wrapping everything, and that's that. It's all thanks to you, Van Helsing. Really, truly, thank you.
別にそうかしこまる必要はない。宿代のようなものだ。
But I want to thank you formally, so thank you so much. I stand from my chair and bow deeply. Van Helsing lets an embarrassed laugh, and then begins cleaning up neatly.
今夜はゆっくり眠るといい。明日の朝、ロンドンに向かうのだからな。私も、さすがに少し疲れた。もう部屋に戻ることにしよう。
Rest well. Good night, Van Helsing. Thus concludes the knitting workshop that took place over the course of a few days. Something in the back of my mind wants to tell me that we'll never have the chance to spend this much time together again. It's no surprise, then, that these words spoke from my lips. How lonely. But I can't stop now. I check the wrapped presents at the table. There's Lupins, Impies, Victors, Saint Germains, Cece's, as well as Finis's and Deli's. That's definitely all of them. All of them, that is, but Van Helsing's. Alright, just one last thing. Aw, she's gonna make his present now. As I carry my tools and materials, I'm welcomed by a particular, partially completed item on the table. It's something that Van Helsing can't help me with no matter his persuasive skills. I must finish it with my hands alone. I'm racing against the clock, but I'm sure I'll finish if I just put forth my best work. Just you wait, Van Helsing. I take a deep breath, feeling a second wind wash over me, and resume this final job. A quiet night. It's nothing like the urban hustle and bustle of London or Liverpool. The dark and cold seep into me. It's simply one of those silent country nights. I finished helping Cardia and left the living room. And though I went directly to my room, I wasn't able to sleep. I decided to step outside.
あの質問はさすがに答える。
The stress has filled my heart, with no signs of calming. Now that I've given it some thought, the reason is obvious. Once Christmas is over, will you be returning to your travels? The image of her trying her hardest to conceal loneliness is like a knife in the heart. There should be only one answer to that question, even if she's the one asking it. I've decided to lend my strength to Delacroix as atonement for my sins.
だというのに。
An indescribable emotion burns within me. Since reuniting with her, it's only burned more fiercely. I thought the cold night's breeze might cool me off a bit, but the heat burns deeper than any wind can penetrate. My ears are tickled by light footsteps like those of a child. I raise my head in surprise. Fortuitous timing indeed. Whenever I'm feeling down, his cheerfulness always picks me up. Quite frankly, there have been multiple occasions in which his childlike demeanor has saved me during this long journey.
ドラクロ。
悪かったね。ドラクロワじゃなくて。
Oh, it's Venice. It's Venice time. I turn around, my eyes wide of surprise. The one before me is my sworn enemy. The one I should have wanted to see the least. Venice.
すまない。 軽い足音だったからドラクロアのものと勘違いした。
へえ、それは心外だね。あいつより僕の方がずっと背も高いし体重も重いのに。なんかあいつも悔しいらしくって断じて認めようとしないけど。
Was that as deep of a joke, I wonder? I reply with a light laugh, but her reception isn't what I expected, so I toss out some small talk instead.
こんな時間に外にいたのか。随分と冷えると思うが。
その言葉そっくりお返しするよ。自分だってこうして外に出てるじゃないか。それに家主がいつ庭の散歩をしようと自由だと思うけど。
ああ、そうだな。すまない、散歩の邪魔をした。
With my curt reply, I turn back. What is there to discuss with this boy who was once the mark of my hatred? I struggle with words even around Cardia and the others. There's not a chance a conversation between myself and Finnis could ever go anywhere. And yet...
待てよ、ヘルシング。
Finnis's quiet voice stops me in my tracks.
なぜ僕を殺さなかった？
Perhaps it was the irony of the fates, or perhaps it was only natural. His question was the same to mine as to Lacroix's. Finnis's eyes wavered in hesitation and doubt. Did I look the same back then too? Did I have the expression of a lost child?
お前は僕に復讐するためにずっと僕を追っていたはずだ。こちらの事情を知ったとは言っても、恨みや憎しみがそうそう消えるはずがない。
As though my subconscious is responding to his words, a flashback of that hellish moment plays through my mind. A memory of pure, deep red. A memory of blood. A memory that's been ingrained into my soul.
ああ、そうだ。お前は私の復讐相手だ。分かっていて、なぜその話をする？触れない方がお互いのためだろう。
そうだね。でも一言だけ改めて言わなきゃいけないと思ったんだ。
He hesitates for several seconds, or perhaps he's trying to find the right words. At length, the wind sweeps away his silence, and he speaks.
悪いけど、殺されてはやれない。
それは命が惜しいからか。スペアを失った今となっては、死ぬのも殺されるのも怖くなった。そういうことか。
ああ、そうさ。死ぬのは怖いよ。でも、それより僕が死ぬことで姉さんを悲しませることはもっと
Oh,
怖
he
い。
cares about Cardia too.
姉さんはバカだから。僕が死んだら僕なんかのために本気で悲しんでくれるだろうしね。もう十分なんだ。あの人に泣き顔や悲しい顔をさせるのは。
そうか。
If Finnis only asked me to spare his life, then maybe, just maybe able to kill him. But my clenched fist is ultimately powerless. The fire deep within me wants nothing more than to scream at him, to strike him, to steal away his last dying breath. But what was once a blazing conflagration is now but a candle's flame flickering in the wind. Little remains of the wick after having burned so intently for so long.
だから命は差し出せない。それ以外の方法で贖えるなら何を言ってくれても構わない。許せなんてそんなことは絶対に言わないよ。仮にも僕は悪の親玉だったわけだしね。
Hearing his self-depreciating words, I can finally bring myself to face him. The leader of Special Intelligence Agency known as Twilight. The component of the implementation of Code Realize, a doll fit to be Isaac's vessel. Having lost all those titles and more, he's just a meek boy standing beneath the moonlight.
そうだな。貴様を許すことは難しい。
I take one step, two, and stand before him. And then, you hit him. I bring my fist down upon Finis's head.
やはりダメだな。とりあえず殴ってみたが、どうにも気が晴れない。
それはそうだろ。お前の積年の憎しみがげんこつ程度で。
違う。
Just to make sure, I hit him a second time. I stare at my closed fist, letting out a dry laugh, and then spread out my fingers.
私は、お前のことが憎かった。復讐を誓い、憎しみを燃やし、その繰り返しで自分を保っていた。だが、お前の姉と出会い、お前自身のことを知る中で、自分でもわからなくなっていたのだろう。お前が憎いから復讐するのか、それとも復讐したいから憎もうとするのか。殴ったところで気が晴れない。それも当然なんだ。認めたくない話だが、私はきっともうお前を以前ほど憎んでいないのだろうから。
I lower my arm and let out a deep sigh. Father Time is a real bastard. It seems that sustaining one's hate for the sake of revenge is more difficult than it seems. I flash a smile at shocked and speechless Finis and turn my back once more.
命を差し出せないというなら、その分生きるがいい。ここで私がお前を生かしたことで、後で得だったと思えるように。
I'll consider him a symbol, to use a certain young king's own word.
ヘルシング。
While I begin walking away, Finis calls out to me once more. My back remains turned, but I decide to hear him out and wait for his next words.
姉さんがこのウェールズに来てから切ない顔をするのは、決まってお前絡みの話題だったよ。僕は姉さんに幸せになってほしい。だから僕に教えてくれた愛があの人にも同じだけあればいいと思ってる。だから姉さんが何かを望むのなら、僕はそれを歓迎したい。
そうか。
まあ仮の話だけどね。安心しなよ。たとえ世界が終わったとしても、兄さんなんて呼んでやらないから。
No Nissan for Finis. With those quiet parting words, he fades in the darkness of the night. I could have sworn I heard him mutter something under his breath.
幻聴だとしても悪くないな。
Okay, so I'm going to end this episode here, but I do thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. I very much appreciate it. But have an awesome day. Bye.